My brothers here have all been through numerous battles as level 1 ability users, and there are more of them than you. Be smart and get lost promptly, don't push us to take action. Upon hearing these words, Chen's face immediately changed, thinking that it was time for the new member to witness his own strength. You should know that in Apocalypse, to control the members under your hands, it's not about winning them over with virtue or giving them a good meal, but having the kind of power that commands submission. Upon thinking of this, Chen immediately waved his hand to signal everyone to step back. Dealing with these small fries is a piece of cake for me alone. The bespectacled man who saw this scene was suddenly stunned in place. He secretly thought that showing off has its limits. I'd like to see how you can defeat a group of us alone. Purple Me also has a keen eye and quickly cast 2 buffs on her husband. He then conjured a 20-meter-long void sword in his hand. The man with glasses was quite frightened and quickly cast Earth Shield for defense. But the next second, Chen mysteriously appeared in front of him with a void step. Before he could figure out what was happening, Glasses Guy was directly cut in half by Chen with a sword. He then turned his head and rushed into the enemy's position. At this moment, Chen was like a hungry tiger breaking into a flock of sheep. He swung his sword recklessly, engaging in a wanton slaughter. He skillfully used his techniques recklessly. A flash of blades and swords wherever he passed, a large amount of blood mist was splattered all around him. All the surrounding little Gargas died at a touch and hung at a touch. In the blink of an eye, more than 100 people on the other side were collectively game over. Dawnlight Lung, who witnessed this scene, was immediately stunned by the terrifying power of the leader, never expecting that their strength would be so frightening. Fortunately, I didn't try to harm him back then but chose to join his team instead. Then everyone started shouting Brother Chen is awesome, and vowed to follow Brother Chen to the end. Guang Chen even ran over to publicly flatter Chen, saying, "Following Brother Chen is definitely the best decision I've ever made in my life, without a doubt." At this moment, Chen spoke solemnly, saying, "Since everyone has chosen to follow me, Chen, whoever bullies me, I will make them pay a heavy price. But to forge iron, one must be strong oneself, because I can't always be by everyone's side. The reason for sending you all out for training is not just to collect supplies and crystals. I am more focused on training everyone's team combat awareness and individual abilities. Only in this way can everyone better survive in the apocalypse." As soon as these words were spoken, the crowd immediately shouted in agreement, vowing to strictly follow Brother Chen's teachings. At the same time, on the other side, 2 survivors took advantage of the lack of people around to sneak into the base. But when they saw the Thunder King guarding the place, they instantly shed tears of excitement from the corners of their eyes. Red Hair was about to rush over to capture the Thunder King, but was promptly stopped by his companions who said, "Can you outrun something with 4 legs? But I do have a clever plan that will make it easy to capture. Keep an eye on that dog here. Don't let it run away. I'll be right back." And what happened next would become a nightmare that Thunder King couldn't shake off for the rest of his life. Don't be fooled by this mongrel's not-so-smart appearance. It has an IQ of 180, and is an ability user. Not only has it awakened the ultimate talent Thunder ability, it has also mastered Teacher Ma's signature move Lightning 5-Strike Whip. Not only that, it is also an extremely powerful dog killer. As long as the owner is unable to solve the problem personally, they all died miserably under its thunderous ability. But these 2 ignorant beings want to catch it and cook it in a hot pot. They also threaten that once the dog is bitten by him, there is absolutely no possibility of escape, because there is a saying that a dog cannot change its habit of eating feces. As long as they bring in 2 fresh bait, are they afraid that the stupid dog won't take the bait? Little do they know that it is this foolish decision that will make them regret for a lifetime. Soon the 2 of them threw the just unloaded goods in front of Thunder King and shouted, "Go ahead and eat quickly, stupid dog." Thunder King was quite angry. It muttered to itself, "Originally, I was going to turn a blind eye and let you off the hook. I didn't expect these 2 bastards to use this crap to insult me. I can tolerate you plotting against me, but I cannot tolerate you using this thing to insult me." After speaking, Thunder King burst out with a terrifying electric current all over his body. Upon seeing this scene, little Gargas was suddenly shocked and exclaimed, "Could this dog be transformed into Pikachu? Why is it also electric?" Seeing that the situation was not right, the 2 immediately chose to retreat, but it was too late. The next second, the 2 were immediately zapped by a 100,000-volt shock from the Thunder King, leaving them charred inside out. And this scene happened to be witnessed by Chen just as he returned. When he looked at the 2 piles on the ground, he instantly understood everything. After the incident involving Li Yan, Chen also understood a principle. There is strength in numbers. If we had more people at that time, even if I wasn't there, the other party wouldn't dare to act recklessly. Thinking of this, Chen decided to create a recruitment advertisement to post at the entrance. Then he asked Chen to be in charge of the interviews. As long as they could follow commands and were willing to fight zombies, Level 2 ability users could apply to join the base. The base not only provides 3 meals a day for ability users, but also allows Holy Class and other special class ability users to join regardless of their level. Soon, a team of ability users arrived at the entrance of the residential area. When they saw the generous treatment here, several of them immediately decided to join this base together. A man with long flowing hair then came over and said, "Hello, my name is Lu Qi. I am a level 2 light class ability user. However, my team has 2 brothers who are only level 1. I see that it says special ability users can bring their family members on your base. Can we join your base together?" Upon hearing this, Chen immediately said, "It seems like you are not related by blood. I need to consult with our chief about this situation." So Chen told Chen about the situation. Knowing that the other party had a level 2 milk dad, Chen immediately agreed to their joining. Because currently there are only Purple Me and Ling Wang as healers in the base, Lu Qi's joining can help them alleviate a significant burden. Subsequently, Chen returned to the room and took out the level 6 crystal. Then he immediately began to crazily absorb the energy of the crystal. At this moment he was just one step away from advancing to level 5. Once he breaks through to level 5, he will not only be able to summon the Void Sword for extended periods of time in battle, but also can continuously use the Void Step. As the energy inside the crystal was completely absorbed by him, Chen also broke through to level 5 as he wished. He then immediately found Cloud Shu and asked her to lead the team to Happiness Road now. "We are preparing to go to the local market for a group activity tomorrow. You go clean up the zombies on the way first." A man recruited a group of strong followers just with a hearty meal. Even without a salary, this group of people is willing to follow the man to the death. This is because it is an apocalypse with a shortage of food, and countless people die of hunger every day. In order to get more supplies, Chen gathered all the members in the base and prepared to make a big move at the nearby farmers market. After the lesson of the base being attacked last time, Chen decided to leave Thunder King, Chen, and others behind to guard the base this time. Chen then led a grand convoy to the market. Due to the excessive number of zombies inside, in order to avoid unnecessary casualties, Chen ordered the use of the decoy strategy. Jiang Feng is responsible for luring the zombies from the market periphery and eliminating them one by one. Element ability users should swiftly kill the zombies from a distance to avoid attracting too many at once. After receiving the order, Purple Me immediately cast 2 buff skills on Jiang Feng. Jiang Feng wasted no time and immediately used the skill Flowing Water Step to charge into the group of zombies. In no time, he returned with dozens of zombies near the convoy. Upon seeing the situation, the ability user of the element system immediately started remote killing the zombies. The cooperation among everyone is also very tacit, and they quickly resolved this wave of zombies together. Soon everyone used this tactic to annihilate all the zombies outside the farmer's market. Although there are not many zombies left inside the farmer's market at the moment. But Chen still ordered Jiang Feng to come back quickly. "I will personally lead the zombies inside." Because he clearly remembered that in his past life, he encountered a level 5 mutant here. Zombies of this level not only have strength on par with level 5 ability users, but their intelligence has also reached the level of a 10-year-old child. With everyone's current level of strength, it's likely that we would be instantly defeated if we encountered them. Later, Chen ventured into the market alone to start searching. He soon spotted a zombie wearing a straw hat in the crowd of corpses, before Chen could even make eye contact. The other party was sure they had encountered the right person. Without saying a word, Zombie immediately used the Earth Release Earthquake Slam technique against him, sealing off all of Chen's movements with several spikes of earth. But Chen was not surprised but delighted, secretly thinking that he had not expected to find this level 5 crystal so quickly. However, just at the moment when a spike penetrated Chen's body, he suddenly disappeared without a trace as if evaporating from the earth. In the next second, Chen eerily appeared in front of it with a void step before Mutant Zombie could figure out the situation. Chen instantly condensed a void sword in his hand and slashed towards Mutant. With a swift motion, Chen cleanly beheaded the zombie with a single sword strike. This way, Chen obtained another level 5 crystal. He then immediately shouted at his followers behind him, "All team members, listen up. Eliminate all zombies and any cowardly combatants in the market without mercy. In the apocalypse, A gold brick worth 700,000 can only be used as a table support, while 2 sausages costing 5 renminbi each can capture a girl's heart. Even more amazingly, just to have a bite of watermelon, she was willing to have a child with this man. So this is actually a post-apocalyptic world with food scarcity. To get something to eat, the surviving humans are willing to do whatever it takes. And this filial son, in order to let his mother have a sip of chicken soup before she passed away, willingly traded his life for it. Turns out that just after Chen dealt with the mutant, he then ordered the clearing of all zombies in the farmer's market. Although the new members are all very scared, but not a single person dares to desert because Chen shows no mercy to those who disobey orders. Once caught, they are executed on the spot. Under Chen's leadership, everyone quickly annihilated the zombie army. Upon seeing the situation, Chen immediately ordered his subordinates to start transporting the supplies, and to take everything that can be taken without leaving anything behind. What caught him off guard, however, was that there were indeed quite a lot of supplies at this farmer's market. Not only does it have a variety of seasonings, but the cold storage also contains tens of tons of various meats, seafood, and produce. There are countless fruits and vegetables as well. Although these cannot compare to the quality of those hoarded in Chen Spatial, being able to find so much meat at this time is already very lucky. In the future, when rewarding members, he doesn't need to sneakily take it from Spatial anymore. If it weren't for the level 5 mutant in this farmer's market, I'm afraid these foods would have been looted long ago. Soon everyone will have loaded all the supplies onto the car. However, just as everyone was preparing to leave, a man suddenly stopped Chen's convoy, and Chen did not yield to him. He immediately shouted, "A good dog does not block the road. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude." The man knew at a glance that this person was definitely not a good guy. He thought to himself, "It looks like I won't be able to rob this car today." But just at that moment, something unexpected happened. A young man riding a motorcycle suddenly came towards this direction. Chen recognized him at a glance. This person is named Xiaohaoren, with the nickname Invincible Iron Fist from his past life. He is a top-tier strength class ability user. His strength is on par with the pillars, and he definitely has the potential to become a king-level ability user. At this moment, Xiaohaoren walked up to the man and said, "Brother Tiger, I heard that you have a live chicken. Can you give me that chicken? My mother doesn't have much time left, but she wants to have a bowl of chicken soup before she passes away. As long as Brother Tiger is willing to help me with this favor, my life will be yours in the future." Brother Tiger quickly shouted, "You have a lot of nerve. I was just looking at that chicken to lay eggs for me. Can your worthless life compare to my chicken?" Seeing this, the younger brothers all quickly agreed. "Big brother is right, Brother Tiger. What use is your worthless life? The chicken can lay eggs, but when you come, you just consume our food. This is a losing proposition." Upon hearing this, Chen's heart suddenly blossomed with joy. He silently thought to himself, "What a bunch of fools. They actually called exchanging a chicken for a top expert a losing deal. Why would I not take advantage of a good deal? Besides, I have plenty of chickens here." He then immediately said to Xiaohaoren, "Brother, can you sell me your life? I not only have chickens here, but also Michelin 3-star chefs. I guarantee that I can let your mother-in-law taste delicious chicken soup." Upon hearing this, Xiaohaoren agreed to the deal without hesitation. Upon seeing this, Chen immediately called for Purple Me to go with Lily Me to take a car. "We will go check out the situation with this brother in a while. You are called Xiaohaoren, right? Let's go to your house now and bring your mother to stay with me." The man only had a bowl of cheap chicken soup. He made a billionaire boxer his bodyguard. In this food-scarce apocalypse, dollars can only be used to wipe your butt. Food is the only hard currency. Some people would even exchange their own bodies just to eat a bag of peanuts. On the contrary, Chen hoarded billions worth of supplies not only before the apocalypse arrived. He also formed his own power after the outbreak of the doomsday. But when he heard Xiaohaoren, the invincible Iron Fist, exchanged his life for a bowl of chicken soup, Chen agreed to this deal without even thinking about it. You should know that he was a top master who never tasted defeat in his past life. Don't say it's just a bowl of chicken soup. Even 100 bowls, Chen still wouldn't bat an eye. Later, Chen brought Xiaohaoren and her child back to the base. He then immediately instructed Cloud Shu to arrange a room for Xia's mother. Then he found Jade Ma and asked her to showcase her culinary skills by making a bowl of chicken soup. It is important, so she must do it seriously. Jade Ma was immediately displeased upon hearing this, and she quickly responded, "Are you saying that it seems like I don't usually take things seriously?" Upon seeing this, Chen hurriedly explained, Sister Jade, I definitely didn't mean that. What I meant was to take this opportunity to be a bit more serious this time, and maybe casually prepare a few of my specialty dishes. Thank you, Sister Jade, for your hard work. Luke Chen thought to himself. To win people's hearts, I must make a big move. This way, others can wholeheartedly follow me. Unfortunately, Purple Me's medical skills have not yet reached the point of curing terminal illnesses. Otherwise, Xia's mother might truly have a chance at survival. Jade Ma quickly prepared a large table of delicious dishes. Xia Haoran and his son were stunned on the spot when they saw this scene, thinking that they were seeing things. At this moment, Xia's mother said in a deep voice, Haoran, he is willing to offer so many precious foods to honor me. It shows how much he values you. We should know how to be grateful and reciprocate kindness. Xia Haoran immediately said, Mom, I know what to do. Seeing this scene of filial piety, Luke Chen also didn't want to disturb. He then walked out of the room alone. Not long after, Xia Haoran found Luke Chen and said, My mother has passed away without regrets. Thank you, Brother Chen, for everything you have done for me. I, Xia Haoran, am a person who knows how to be grateful. In the future, I will prove it to you with practical actions. Luke Chen patted Xia Haoran on the shoulder and said, Brother, please don't be polite. If you need any help, just let me know. From now on, we are like brothers. As his team continues to grow, Luke Chen is also preparing to establish his own hierarchical system and a reward and punishment mechanism to motivate everyone. The base positions are Chief, Deputy Chief, Elder, Elite Member, Member, and New Member in descending order, as well as the special position Resident Master, who only takes orders from themselves. All ability users at level 3 or above within the base are considered elite members. Those below elite member level 3 are all members. Newly recruited members must wait for at least half a month before being promoted to member status. In the future, everyone will receive point rewards for going out on missions or hunting zombies. Those who show outstanding performance will receive extra points as well. If you find advanced crystal, give it to Luke Chen. Or find high-quality talent for the base, etc. Points can be exchanged for any supplies within the base. In the future, rankings between positions will be based on points, not grades. Soon Luke Chen will establish a new order in this wasteland. His era is about to begin. The billionaire boxer Zhu Kuijiu sold himself. He sold himself to this poor young man to be a bodyguard, but little did he know that this would change his destiny. Just because this is a food-scarce apocalypse. Here money is worth less than scrap paper. Only food is real currency. Although at the moment Luke Chen is a penniless poor boy. But he has stocked up billions of goods before the doomsday broke out. After the outbreak of doomsday, he recruited a group of strong individuals to form his own power. Any ability user in the base who reaches level 3 or above can become an elite member. Each elite member leads 20 members, acting as a small team leader. Cloud Shu is the overall team leader of the female team. Guangshan and Featherfang are the overall team leaders of the male team. While Lily Me Purple Me Pillar Su Jade Ma Luke Chen appointed them as resident master under one person. Luke Chen then announced a points exchange mechanism. As long as tasks issued by Luke Chen are completed or materials are collected by killing zombies, corresponding points rewards can be obtained. Points can not only be exchanged for food within the base, but they also symbolize status. The higher the points of a member of the same position, the higher the status. As soon as this was said, all members of the base suddenly cheered and morale soared. They all shouted out to follow Chief to have meat to eat and kill zombies to earn points. At the same time, on the other side, a large convoy was slowly approaching Luke Chen's base. The leader of the convoy, named Zhao Hai, is Luke Chen's creditor. Before the apocalypse broke out, Luke Chen mortgaged his villa to him and borrowed 3 billion to stockpile supplies. And their purpose of this trip is to come and collect the debt from Luke Chen because he heard about the mortgaged villa area. Here has now become the largest survivor base in the area. And it is said that the people inside eat big fish and meat every day. Soon Zhao Hai's convoy arrived at the entrance of the base. Upon seeing the situation, Dawnlight Ling immediately sent a signal to Luke Chen for help. Brother Chen, there is a large convoy attempting to forcefully enter the base, requesting support. Upon learning of the situation, Luke Chen immediately arrived at the entrance. However, when he saw the group of people getting off the vehicles, he stood still on the spot instantly. He wondered, isn't that the easy Mark who lent me 3 million? Could it be that he's here to collect the debt in person? Seeing the situation, Zhao Hai quickly walked over and said, Brother Chen, what a coincidence for us to meet again. I heard that you have become the chief of the largest base in this area now. I hope my buddy won't renege on the 3 small goals he owes me. You told me you would repay me in 2 days, but now it's been over a month overdue. I don't want any interest. Please return the principal to me immediately. If you don't have cash, you can also settle the debt with goods instead of cheese. Luke Chen, who heard this, almost couldn't help laughing. He thought to himself, does this guy really think I would settle the debt with goods? At this moment, Luke Chen pounded his chest and said, Bro, do you think I am the kind of person who won't pay debts? Just minutes before the doomsday outbreak, I transferred those 3 billion to you. Didn't you receive it? It's a pity that even the bank can't trace it now. Otherwise, I really have to take you to the bank to check on this remittance. Zhao Hai was shocked when he heard it. He didn't expect Luke Chen, this camper, to be so shameless that he could even say such things. How arrogant is this man? He is not worried about owing 3 billion huge debts. He even has the mood to eat a big meal in a luxury villa. He is not afraid at all when facing creditors coming to collect debts. He even blatantly lies and says, Cheese, I have already repaid you a long time ago. If you don't believe me, you can go check at the bank. The reason he dares to be so arrogant is that it's all because the apocalypse has already broken out. The so-called banks no longer exist. Zhao Hai, who has been paying off loans for 30 years, has never seen such a shameless person. He immediately shouted, You haven't paid back the money yet, how could I not know? Are you trying to deceive me? Upon hearing this, Luke Chen chuckled and said, Then show me the evidence that I haven't transferred the money. Don't speak nonsense without evidence. I, Luke Chen, am grateful. Since you have helped me before, I can't let you make a wasted trip today. I will give you 2 tons of rice to show my gratitude. Once I've spoken these words, Zhao Hai immediately replied, Brother, this is a bit unfair of you. You want to dismiss me with 2 tons of rice for 3 billion. This is a bit unreasonable, isn't it? I won't make it difficult for you either. Give me 50 tons of supplies, and our accounts will be settled. How about that? Upon seeing this, Jin Tao on the side quickly and shamelessly said, It's not fair to let this kid off so easily. I want 50 tons of supplies too. Isn't it reasonable? If not, then use the red-haired girl behind you as payment for me. Upon hearing that someone dared to have designs on his elder sister, Luke Chen immediately changed his expression. Then he coldly said, Are you deliberately trying to make me unhappy? You know cheese is now as worthless as scrap paper, yet you still dare to ask for a lion's share from me. Don't mention that I've already transferred 3 billion to you. Even if I didn't transfer it, what can you do to me? I borrowed the money based on my abilities, why should I return it to you? Zhao Hai is best known for his ability to read people's expressions and body language. He noticed that Luke Chen was staring at him with a look of disdain. Moreover, even when our side outnumbers him 3-1, this guy is not afraid to confront me head-on. His willingness to do so only indicates that he is confident of winning. He hurriedly smiled and said, I'm really sorry, Brother Chen. Look at my terrible memory. The 3 billion that you have indeed transferred to me. It's my mistake. I hope you won't mind, brother. Luke Chen immediately said, Bro, you are indeed someone. Now take your people and stand aside. I may not hold you accountable for trespassing into my base. At these words, Zhao Hai did not dare to hesitate at all, and immediately ordered everyone to retreat 10 meters. Seeing the situation, Jin Tao hurriedly shouted, You coward! There are only a few of them over there, and they've scared you like this. Don't regret it when I get the supplies. At this point, Luke Chen said coldly, I'll give you 2.5 seconds. Those who don't want to die stand on Zhao Hai's side. Jin Tao thought that none of his men were cowardly, but when he turned around and looked behind him, he found that at this moment, all his men had consciously retreated 10 meters, but even so, Jin Tao is also completely calm. As 2 black flames burst out in the palms of his hands. The next second he actually summoned an undead army. Then he arrogantly said, You can still beg for mercy now. Those killed by my undead army will never be able to reincarnate for eternity. Luke Chen paid no attention to this. Instead he shouted at the teammates behind him, Leave these trash to you to deal with. Killing a skeleton soldier earns 10 points. Capturing Jin Tao alive earns 100 points. Who dares to step up? As soon as the sound of Thunder King fell, the first one to rush out was barking non-stop. Upon seeing the situation, Rice immediately translated, Thunder King says that the position of the base elder belongs to it. This credit points book will not be polite and will take it without hesitation. Do not underestimate animals. You need to treat everyone equally. Seeing that this dog has already said so much, Luke Chen had no choice but to pass this task to Thunder King. Upon hearing this, Jin Tao suddenly burst into laughter and immediately shouted, I was just thinking about having meat, and now you have brought me a dog. Then I won't be polite. How terrifying can it be when a native dog is determined to make progress? It will wash dishes, mop the floor, and win the owner's favor. It will also consider its life plan and future development direction as a dog. It is brave to fight, dare to take risks and dare to be a pioneer in order to become the elder of the base one day. When the base encounters trouble, it is always the first dog to stand up, only to quickly accumulate 1,500 points and sit on the throne of the elder. Because there are quite a few people eyeing this position. Witnessing the leader of the other side summoning an undead legion called Little Gargas, Thunder King immediately cast a group thunder spell, wiping out the undead legion. Next, a set of lightning 5-strike whip brought down 5 opponents. Chen originally intended to use this opportunity to train the new members of the base, but did not expect to have his plans disrupted by that dog Thunder King. What Jin Tao never expected was that this local dog not only has fancy footwork, but also executes tactical maneuvers like a pro. In an instant, those little Gargas who didn't have time to retreat were all electrocuted inside out by Thunder King. Upon seeing this, Lily-Me immediately shouted, "Chief has ordered to capture Jin Tao. The one who captures him will be rewarded with 100 points." As soon as these words were spoken, Thunder King immediately took a confident step towards Jin Tao. Jin Tao was terrified by this and quickly yelled, "Lord Dog, spare me. I was wrong, please forgive me." He thought he would surely not survive or be disabled this time, but who would have known that the moment he opened his eyes, he found that Thunder King did not attack him, but instead lifted its leg and peed on his foot. At this moment, confused Jin Tao became even more confused. Before he could figure out the situation, Thunder King turned around and gave his teammates a fierce glare, meaning it was clear that he had already reserved these 100 points. Who dares to try and compete with me for this kill? Upon seeing this scene, Chen's face immediately turned red. He secretly thought, "My face has been completely disgraced by the likes of you. Is it proper to urinate in public like this?" Thunder King made a mistake and wet himself, but at the same time Jin Tao also urinated. He was scared into wetting himself by Thunder King. Then Jin Tao, like a bereaved dog, crawled up to Chen, clutching his thigh, crying, "Dad, please save me. I beg you to spare me from Thunder King. I don't want the resources." Zhao Hai, who saw this scene, was suddenly shocked and turned pale, secretly thinking, "Indeed, as I expected. Fortunately, I didn't confront him just now. A dog caused such a mess, looks like this idiot is doomed today." But who knew this time Chen not only didn't scold him, but instead took him in as his underling. It's not because he was feeling generous, but because Chen wanted to train him as his valuable apprentice. The undead creatures he summoned could also obtain crystal, but undead creatures below level 3 cannot. As long as Jin Tao is promoted to level 3, he should be able to barely summon level 4 undead creatures. This way Chen can easily obtain level 4 crystal. However, killing undead creatures that possess crystals will cause a backlash to the summoner. Once it reaches a certain quantity, the summoner will die on the spot. And at this moment Jin Tao, who is still unaware, is gratefully thanking Chen for sparing his life. At this moment Chen said coldly, "I won't pursue your wrongdoing today. Just keep a low profile in the future. If you dare to play tricks behind my back, don't blame me for taking severe actions." Seeing this, Zhao Hai hurriedly walked over with a smiling face and said, "Brother Chen, you are truly exceptional among men. I was offensive just now, please don't take it to heart, my friend. This is just a little token of my appreciation. I hope Brother Chen accepts it with a smile." What Zhao Hai did not expect was that Chen took the gun. He immediately fired a shot towards his own chest. The man shot himself in the heart. Not only did he not die, but he also made 3 billion because of it. Originally, the man is an ability user of the spatial class. At the moment he pulled the trigger, he used his spatial ability to block the bullet. The onlookers were shocked and dismayed to see this scene, expressing that he is still a human being. It's unbelievable that not even a bullet can harm him. The creditor was also scared on the spot and sat down on the ground. As a result, this time when he went to collect the debt, not only did he not get the money back, but he also got involved with some powerful henchmen. At this time Chen shouted at Zhao Hai's people, asking if there are any support, nature or earth ability users who want to join us. Those who meet the above conditions can join the base directly. We have very good benefits here, you know. Dawnlight Lung is also very insightful, knowing that there are some things that Chief Chen said which are not quite appropriate. So he immediately stepped forward and shouted, "Not only are 3 meals guaranteed in our base, but we also often have meat to eat. As long as you complete the base's missions or hunt zombies, you can earn points. These points can be exchanged for any supplies. I believe the strength of our base speaks for itself. You all saw it just now, so why hesitate any longer? As soon as these words were spoken, several people who met the requirements shouted loudly, "We are willing to join." Some other ability users from different departments also expressed their desire to join Chief Chen's base, although they do not possess the same abilities. Can we also have an opportunity to join? Upon hearing this, Luke Chen smiled slightly and said, "We don't keep idle people here. If you want to join us, go hunt down 10 zombies now and bring me 10 crystals." As soon as the words fell, those people headed straight towards the gathering place of the zombies without hesitation. They murmured to themselves, "With such a strong team, we must seize this opportunity. Opportunity knocks but once." At this moment, Luke Chen smiled and said, "Brother Zhao, you won't mind if I do this, will you?" Zhao Hai quickly waved his hand and said, No, it's fine. It's their choice to join whoever's team." Although he said this outwardly, he was actually thinking no wonder he was showing off his invincibility just now. It turns out he was waiting here for me. Seeing that many elites had already joined his team, Zhao Hai didn't dare to stay any longer. He immediately said, "It's going to rain soon. I need to go home and collect the clothes. If my younger brother needs help in the future, he can come to the Golden Dragon community to find me." After saying that, Zhao Hai left the base with his subordinates. But that night, Purple Me asked Luke Chen a profound question. "Now that our base's strength is so strong, why don't you have everyone clear out all the nearby zombies? Wouldn't that make everyone safer?" Luke Chen did not give a direct answer to this question, but instead casually made up an excuse to evade it. Because he is well aware of the terrifying nature of the post-apocalypse, doing so now can indeed bring temporary comfort. However, it is impossible for everyone to hunt down all the zombies worldwide. By that time, more advanced zombies will emerge. To survive better in this cruel post-apocalyptic world, it is necessary to let the zombies continue to evolve. Only in this way can everyone obtain higher-level crystals to enhance their strength. Luke Chen estimates that the day when zombies evolve to level 2 is approaching. Therefore, everyone must adapt as soon as possible before that happens. The next day, early in the morning, Luke Chen gathered all the members in the base and informed everyone about the news that the zombies had evolved to level 2 today. He appointed Lily-Me as the overall commander to lead everyone out for some actual combat training. However, just at the moment when the convoy left the base, Rice suddenly sensed that Lily-Me's trip would be a disaster. It's already 2028. Speaking cats shouldn't be that surprising anymore, right? What's even more amazing is that this cat has the ability to foresee the future. At the moment when Lily-Me led the team out of the base, Rice suddenly had a premonition that Lily-Me would encounter a disaster, but fortunately there was no danger to life. Luke Chen, who heard this, fell into contemplation. Logically speaking, Pillars, Lily-Me, and Purple Me acting together is a golden combination. There should be no possibility of Lily-Me getting injured, especially with Thunder King following along. What kind of terrifying existence could have caused Lily-Me to suffer such a tragedy? Thinking about this, Luke Chen once again confirmed with Rice that there really won't be any life-threatening danger. After receiving Rice's affirmative answer, Luke Chen then gave up the idea of following along because there are some paths that they have to walk on their own. How can one see the rainbow without experiencing some storm? Moreover, can a fire princess raised in a greenhouse compare with one grown wild? Then he directed the sunlight towards Rice and sighed. This little cat is truly amazing. It can actually predict things that will happen so far in the future. You must know that a spiritual ability user will only be able to foresee impending danger and sense crisis in advance after reaching level 10, and it only works for themselves. And now, Rice is only at level 3, yet she can already predict danger for others and can predict it so far in advance. Luke Chen probably thinks it's time to elevate Rice to level 4. Meanwhile, on the other side, Lily, Purple, and Pillars have already engaged in battle with Zombie. But soon they found something wrong. Usually, they can defeat a level 1 zombie with just one ability. But now it takes 2 abilities to kill a level 2 zombie. Although Luke Chen sent out Thunder King as a bodyguard to protect Purple Me. But he forgot that a dog aspiring to be an elder is not a good bodyguard because in its eyes there are only points. However, just as the Thunder King charged into the group of corpses and began to slaughter, a zombie has already targeted Lily-Me and the others, but they are still unaware that danger is quietly approaching. The zombie quickly gathered a large group of minions and with authoritative gestures, commanded them to encircle the humans over there. Seeing the dark mass of the zombie army approaching step by step towards everyone, Purple Me immediately used buff skills on Lily-Me and Pillars. Due to the overwhelming number of enemies, Lily-Me decided to use the tactic of pulling and wearing them down slowly. But just as they had pulled away from the zombies, The other side, a zombie unexpectedly used wind-based group acceleration skills. With the Warm Eyes Kung Fu, that group of zombies quickly caught up in a thunderstorm-like speed. Seeing the situation, Pillars immediately turned around and stood in front of everyone, engaging in combat with the zombies that caught up, while Lily Me used the Flame class ability to attack the zombies behind. Just then, the zombie that had previously used the wind ability mysteriously appeared behind Purple Me. Without saying a word, it cast a wind ability towards Purple Me. Lily Me, who witnessed this scene, instinctively placed her body in front of her younger sister without hesitation. Lily Me hit by the wind blade. Her arm was immediately torn open by a more than 10 centimeter long wound. Although Lily Me's face showed a hint of pain, but she still endured the pain and unleashed a Flame class ability against the unfair zombie, which caught her by surprise. This zombie actually dodged the attack with a light leap. Lily Me was suddenly horrified at the sight. You see, not only did she miss her attack, but it was also the first time she had seen a zombie dodge a magical attack. She remembered that Luke Chen had once said that only zombies above level 4 would have the ability to predict magical attacks. It seems like we hit the jackpot today. What will happen when a zombie's IQ reaches 106? It will find some brainless zombies to serve as cannon fodder, and then it will hide behind and secretly launch a surprise attack. When it encounters human using ability to attack it, it can also make preemptive dodges based on the spellcasting gestures. Lily Me, who saw this scene, was instantly shocked and horrified. She never expected that this was actually a level 4 mutant that had awakened intelligence. Seeing this, Pillars made a decisive shout. Lily Me, you go deal with those low-level zombies first. I'll hold back the mutant. After clearing the little zombies, we'll work together to take it down. After saying that, Pillars clenched his fists and charged towards the mutant. Purple Me wasted no time and immediately cast 2 buff skills and a healing spell on Pillars. Then she pulled out the laser gun Luke Chen gave her and started shooting. However, unexpectedly, this guy reacted very quickly and could easily dodge even the laser beams. At this moment, Thunder King, who heard the sound of gunfire, finally came to his senses. If something happens to Purple Me, not to mention not being able to become an elder of dogs, the owner will have to stew himself. So it immediately rushed back to the side of several people at lightning speed. It came up with a set of lightning 5-strike whip and hit the mutant's back. This made the Pillars very happy. You should know that Thunder King is also level 4. With its addition, they are definitely more stable this time. Then Thunder King started to move stylishly around the mutant, as he was afraid that Thunder King would sneak up on him from behind. Mutant could only keep a close eye on Thunder King without looking away. Seeing this, Pillars immediately picked up an iron rod and smashed it fiercely towards Mutant. But unexpectedly, his attack was still blocked by Mutant's hand, this fatal blow. Thunder King the camper took the opportunity to circle behind it again, and struck with another lightning 5-strike whip. Unexpectedly, it was narrowly dodged by the mutant. Seeing the situation worsening, the mutant immediately felt the urge to retreat and ran away. How could a dog that is obsessed with getting points let go of this moving jackpot of points? The next moment, Mutant was kicked stumbling by Thunder King's thunderous flying kick. Seeing this, Pillars quickly stepped forward and firmly pressed it to the ground. As for this kind of dishonorable and sneaky zombie who likes to play dirty, it naturally deserves a good beating. They kept beating until they were exhausted and finally collapsed on the ground. And Thunder King, the camper, took the opportunity to claim this level for crystal, secretly thinking that he hit the jackpot this time. After returning to the base, Thunder King dumped a big bag of crystals in front of Luke Chen. Then it happily barked non-stop. Rice also had sharp eyes and immediately acted as a translator for Thunder King, saying, "Quickly check how many points these crystals can be exchanged for." Luke Chen quickly noticed the largest level 4 crystal in the bag and said, "I'll give you 100 points for this one. For the other lower level crystals, I'll give you 5 points each." Upon hearing this, Thunder King was overjoyed, thinking that he was one step closer to the position of elder. Little did it know that Luke Chen took the level 4 crystal without a second thought and gave it to Rice to absorb. Can you believe it? A dog actually can feel jealousy. It saw its owner give the crystal it worked so hard to get to the cat. Thunder King immediately refused to work and kept barking, scolding, "Owner, you are too biased. Why should you give the crystal to it and not to me, when I was the one who found it?" Rice immediately translated Thunder King's original words word for word without missing a beat. Upon hearing this, Luke Chen immediately returned the crystal to Thunder King, and expressed that the crystal you found naturally gives you the priority to use it. But you can't have the best of both worlds. There's no reason for you to both absorb the crystal and earn points. Thunder King also thought Luke Chen made a lot of sense, so he didn't hesitate to return the crystal to its owner. It secretly thought that compared to Elder, the crystal was nothing, and earning points was more reliable. Later, Luke Chen said, "Don't say I'm biased," and then rewarded the remaining low-level crystals to you. Then Luke Chen inquired about the details of their operation this time, and the few people did not conceal anything, recounting the whole situation to Luke Chen in detail. In addition to Lily Me being slightly injured when killing the level 4 mutant, another member unfortunately died during the battle. Upon hearing this, Luke Chen fell into deep thought. Although Rice accurately predicted Lily Me's fate this time, but it did not anticipate that someone would die in this operation. This incident is undoubtedly more serious than Lily Me getting injured. Why didn't Rice perceive it? Could it be that at Rice's current level they can only sense the safety of close ones? But just then Thunder King suddenly ran over barking loudly, shouting, "Quick, look at me." The next second, Thunder King's body size nearly doubled. Luke Chen immediately realized that this guy had evolved after advancing to level 4, which caused his body to enlarge. The crowd was shocked at the scene, only Lily had a speechless expression. She secretly thought it seems that when Luke Chen said I couldn't defeat the Thunder King, he wasn't just talking nonsense. At this moment, Rice once again acted as the translator for Thunder King. Thunder King said that it had a great dream. Becoming an elder is just its first step. Its ultimate goal is to become the deputy chief of the base. By then, everyone who sees it must respectfully address it as chief. Luke Chen, upon hearing this, immediately kicked the Thunder King in the butt. He then shouted, "Who are you implying with your vulgar language?" At that moment, the walkie-talkie on Luke Chen's body suddenly sounded, reporting that Chief Zhao Hai's people had arrived again, saying that there was an urgent matter to discuss with you. Should I let them into the base? Upon hearing this, Luke Chen immediately said to let them in. Then a person named Songling handed over a camel and said, "Chief Chen, Brother Hai has a favor to ask for your help. He sent me to bring 200 camels to show his respect to you. He also said that regardless of whether you are willing to help or not, these camels are just a small token of his appreciation." Luke Chen also did not beat around the bush, and directly asked him why he was looking for me. Upon hearing this, Song Ling quickly stated the purpose of this visit. Recently, in our community, there's an ability user named Zhang Wu, who not only snatched a lot of our supplies and territory, but also boasted that there can't be two tigers on one mountain. If we don't acknowledge him as the leader, he will destroy us. However, that person is indeed not arrogant without reason. With just his own abilities, he single-handedly defeated over 20 of us, most of whom are level 2 ability users. Brother Hai, there was nothing we could do. That's why they sent me to seek help from Chief Chen. Upon hearing this, Luke Chen immediately realized that the opponent's level had reached at least level 4. As a level 3 ability user would definitely not be able to single-handedly defeat so many level 2 ability users. It seems that this person, like Dawnlight Lung, happened to obtain a high-level crystal by chance, which is why they had such a stroke of luck to reach level 4. Maybe that high-level crystal has not been fully absorbed by him yet. If I help Zhao Hai now, not only can I do him a favor, but I can also get 2 high-level crystals. This deal is worth it. Upon thinking of this, Luke Chen immediately inquired with Song Ling about what type of ability user the other party is and if they have any special abilities. Upon hearing this, Song Ling immediately stated that Zhang Wu is a strength class ability user, and probably doesn't have any special abilities. It's mostly relying on brute force when fighting against us. As soon as those words were spoken, Luke Chen immediately said, "Lead the way, I'll go and meet this Zhang Wu."